Ursaluna is a new evolution of Ursaring from the Hisui region that was available to use in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Ursaluna will be usable in Generation 9 with the release of Pokemon Home. The question is, will Ursaluna prove to be smarter than the average bear and find a place in the competitive singles metagame? Let's take a look. I've made videos already about some of the other Hisui Pokemon, such as Lilligant, Basculegion, and Cleavor. Check those out if you're interested, and I'd appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed to the channel for more informative content about the upcoming Hisui Pokemon and more. Ursaluna's stats are fantastic, with enormous HP, attack, defense, and serviceable special defense. This Pokemon looks like it could be a new bulky offense superstar. Guts is an excellent ability, providing you with an attack boost when statused, and completely ignoring the attack debuff from being burned. Burn is quite common at the moment on Pokemon such as Dragapult, Rotom Wash, and Skeledirge for its ability to cripple physical attackers. A perfect environment for Ursaluna to thrive. Ursaluna's defensive typing is not great. Ground and Normal have a lot of common weaknesses. Ursaluna may find itself too slow to respond to common super effective hits, even with its excellent defensive stats. Ursaluna is competing with Great Tusk in the role of a bulky ground-type physical attacker. Great Tusk is a more splashable Pokemon, with its great utility options in Rapid Spin and Knockoff. Ursaluna may not be as generally useful as Great Tusk, but I think it will excel as a win-condition Pokemon on bulky offense teams. Guts provides a buffer against one of the most common answers to physical threats, Burn, and Ursaluna is a Pokemon that can get a lot out of its huge stats by terastallizing. Terra Water seems like the obvious choice, as it's a great defensive typing that also patches up your weaknesses to water and ice. Ursaluna has some pretty excellent coverage options to target whatever defensive wall you need to. You even have access to Taunt, which can disrupt things like Dondozo trying to curse up or rest, or Ting Lu attempting to whirlwind. Bulk Up and Swords Dance are both good options for boost moves, and Drain Punch is a good option to give you some healing. Rest and Sleep Talk may limit your moveset and restrict you to only one attack, but the more reliable form of healing, along with a powerful Guts boosted attack, could make this a nice win condition too if you can set up for it. Even a set with just Rest Talk and 2 attacks could be difficult to deal with. The Belly Drum plus Citrus Berry combo is another option for a high risk, high reward, game ending set. With Belly Drum, Drain Punch, and 2 other coverage options, this could be an absolute force to be reckoned with. Cyclizar with Shed Tail could be used to allow Ursaluna the free turn to Belly Drum. Light Screen and Reflect could enhance this strategy too, by enhancing Ursaluna's bulk, as another way to allow it to Belly Drum or just live any hit in the world. Many players have suggested that Flame Orb is the obvious item choice for Ursaluna. Flame Orb inflicts self-burn after 1 turn, which activates Ursaluna's Guts effect. This Pokemon may not have the speed to take advantage of the immediate threat it poses with Flame Orb, but Terra could allow you a turn to Swords Dance before the Flame Orb activates, and with the attack boost on top of the Guts boost, and your new defensive typing and massive stats, the enemy is going to be in trouble. However, due to Ursaluna's low speed, this set will be pretty easy to respond to, and may end up being a waste of your 1 per game Terastallize. Flame Orb would also be a solid choice on Trick Room teams. Trick Room turns Ursaluna's low speed into a massive advantage, allowing it to move first and absolutely tear through whatever's in front. This would be the best place to use Ursaluna's signature move, Headlong Rush, which is a ground-type version of Close Combat that we've already seen in Gen 9 on Great Tusk. Lowering your defenses is not something you want on a slow defensive Pokemon, but when you're moving first in the Trick Room, you're going to want as much power as possible. Trick Room is a pretty inconsistent strategy in singles because of the limited amount of turns it lasts for, but Ursaluna is a perfect fit on Trick Room teams that will certainly enhance the playstyle. Assault Vest could be another solid option on Ursaluna, to take advantage of that huge HP stat and enhance your bulk even further. Pokemon like Great Tusk and Iron Hands are more logical as Assault Vest users though. Great Tusk has strong utility attacks like Knockoff and Rapid Spin, and Iron Hands has stab boosted Drain Punch and Volt Switch for pivoting. Ursaluna has great coverage, but no good utility moves. The main draw of Assault Vest Ursaluna would be the Ghost Immunity and Burn Immunity, which are solid traits. It's definitely an item worth considering on this Pokemon. Finally, I'd like to mention a sillier option on Ursaluna that I thought of. Bulletproof is another ability option that provides an immunity to bullet moves. This includes Energy Ball, the primary form of grass coverage for many Pokemon. An immunity to Energy Ball could catch something like an Iron Moth off guard and earn you a surprise KO. Another way to use Bulletproof would be to terrestrialize Ghost. Shadow Ball is the most common and prevalent Ghost attack in the game, and Bulletproof provides an immunity to this move. If you terrestrialize Ghost, you would be a Ghost type immune to Shadow Ball. This could really catch people off guard and get you some big surprise value, even though it's a bit of a gimmick. Guts is obviously the superior choice, but it's just something to think about. Overall, Ursaluna looks very solid. Despite some drawbacks in its poor typing and speed, and some competition with other bulky attackers such as Great Tusk and Iron Hands, Ursaluna does stand out and excels in different areas, with its excellent ability Guts, and its potency as a win condition with wide coverage options and many different ways to take advantage of those huge stats and that great move pool. I think that Ursaluna has what it takes to compete with the high power level of Generation 9 OU. But what do you think? Maybe Yogi Bear is not smarter than the average bear after all. What Hisuian Pokemon are you looking forward to the most? And what would you like me to talk about next? Let me know down below in the comments. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Gen 9 gameplay, discussion, and informative content. Thank you to the patrons. If you'd like to see a team that you built feature in one of my videos, or request a video topic for me to cover, take a look at my Patreon link in the description for more information.
The money got different, 'cause of what I'm spending. The money got different,
oh, it's
'cause of what I'm
Megaphone!
spending.
Whoa,
The money
KO
got
by one
different,
hit! It
'cause
scattered
of what I'm
spikes!
spending. The money got different, 'cause of what I'm spending.